hi everyone. Today I'll do launches to understand what's going on with Solana lately and which method is actually working and easiest, most profitable to go with. So to do that, I'm looking for a coin to copy basically on Dexscreener. So what I'm seeing is there's no specific meta right now. So I'm gonna go with the most hot pair, which is Dark Eclipse, as I'm seeing. It has almost 4M market cap and it has like almost 1K so long as in it as cute it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get its informations. So doing that, like either go to its website and instead its first 100 versions of Bitcoin white paper, rich spread solid, unique thing, you know. So this kind is like a winner for me. So I expect to go with this one. Good enough. So I'm gonna go with token name as Dark Eclipse. I only use an notepad to make my notes, make my work clean. So the token name is Dark Eclipse, ticker is BART, website, and all the other informations. I'm basically going to the metadata section on SoulScan and just copying the IFS link. And when I paste it, I could get every information there to see this way. And also like I'm double checking it with putting this. So the description is whatever there, I copy and paste it. And for the logo, I copy the IPFS link and it's their logo and I save it as page, web page, whatever. So, and then I just take their socials. They didn't add it on metadata, instead of that they added it on, you know, Dexscreener. So I'm taking the website. This thing doesn't have the Telegram group as I'm seeing. So what we did here is more than enough. For the support, please make sure to subscribe, like my video, and turn your notifications on for more videos like that. You know, I'm posting every week. So what we're gonna do is we gotta launch the token on Pump.fun first, which is like the most, you know, traditional way to launch a coin on Solana lately. Token name is Dark Eclipse, ticker is BART, the description is whatever it is, and add social links. Website is going to be their website, the white paper of the Bitcoin, and I'm going to do the same amount for both launches. 0.2 for making it like, you know, low liquid kind of launch and like for looking for a price impact, making my coin had multiple edges, so people tend to hype more when it happens, you know. So let me check and create as usual. One bot buys it and sells immediately if anyone else is not buying. That's it. You know, that's what you don't get if you launch coin on Pump.fun. This is what it is right now, because there are tons of composers and I don't see any point of launching everything on Pump.fun. So for a spiral token, I'm using this website because it draws no warnings. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch the token on PumpSwap directly instead of waiting for migration process on Pump.fun, which requires 85 Solanas. So this is way efficient in my opinion. So token name is going to be Dark Eclipse, symbol is dark, supplies, it's blind decimals. Just leave them there. It's my port. And revoke freeze, revoke mint, and revoke update. You have to select all these options because it makes sure the token is safe. And for more information, you can just read there. It tells what it's about, but you have to choose them. Trust me. So add your website, or some tokens, they don't even have websites. Add whatever sources you get you that, enter your password, and confirm the transaction for creating the token. Once you create the token, you could check it on SolScan, and it will show you the transaction right there. And then you could just click on create liquidity pool and select your base token as Dart, a mate, first 10 to 2, like change it with 2. Why? Because whenever a coin migrates from Pump.fun, it comes with 20% as token to the liquidity. So this is how we get attention of Dexscreener. They will think that coin is migrated from Pump.fun, so that will bring us some more buys, And check it again. Always check our transactions on SolScan. If it's a successful transaction, I don't see anything wrong there. So this is like my method of doing launches. I'm burning about 10% of the liquidity to not risk my own liquidity. Also get the attentions of any token trackers, tools, whatever. So I just skip 15 minutes for not letting like all the buys wouldn't fit into every video. So what happened is we got some buys, and after reburning it, we got more buys, and people just buy it more since it's a legit token. Doesn't have any issues in creation part, but it's still in liquidity. It's still yours, so you can't just withdraw it. It's up to you. And once you withdraw it, like I recommend you to market your token. But once you withdraw that liquidity, what would you make is going to be something like that. I think that's what I make, but like mostly happens like that. So I'm picking up the fees. You paid some fees for creating a token and adding the liquidity. And once you multiply it with Solana's price, it's not constant. But like I make my 1K each launch by getting guess. But I'm not like withdrawing it for educational purposes, So this is just an example of quick launch, how to benefit from Pump.fun's new SWAT, which is called PumpSwap. You can use this one, or you could do a bunch of different things. But let me know if you find like better thing to do. But in this market, it might not bring in, this is like most time efficient thing to do. And also later I will do a Binance Smart Chain launch because I want to know what's going on there. I'm seeing lots of volume, but not that much of tokens. So I'm thinking there could be some chances. So I'll be making a video about that. And also there's a bundler of this website, how they're using this one too. So thank you for listening. Peace out.